Okay, so in a second, I'm going to do a review of a certain CD that came out yesterday by Eminem called Relapse. But before I start, I just have to say, people can comment. I have no problem with that. It's freedom of speech. And they can disagree with my reviews. I have no problem with that. People have their own opinions. But you don't, if you're going to say, shut the fuck up, you stupid fag, you have glasses or whatever, and not actually talk about the review or insult me personally just because they disagree, then don't fucking comment. Just leave because you're assholes, whoever. I don't know. It just seems so pointless and stupid. So to all the people who are just don't feel the need to insult me personally and comment, even if they disagree, even if they totally disagree, that's fine and thank you. But if you guys are going to be assholes, well then be assholes somewhere else. So anyway, on topic, Eminem's Relapse. Now, pretty sweet cover and why you should buy the actual CD. See how there's pills in here, right? Well, the CD is a bottle cap, so it looks like a bottle of pills. Clever, ain't it? Anyway, so this is Eminem's return after 5 years in between albums. Encore was crap, first of all, but this comes and I hear the first single. I hear "We Made You." And at first, I hated that song. I was like, why is he doing this Arabic voice or whatever the fuck he's doing? But then it started to grow on me, and I realized, every album he's made, he's released a lead single that's a goofy song. At first, My Name Is, but I'll get to it. And then The Real Slim Shady, and then Without Me. And then I think he released Ass Like That, or Just Lose It before Encore. Now, the first three songs that I mentioned are a lot better than any of these, but this song is actually kind of funny. I mean, it's the only time on the whole album where Kim Kardashian jokes even are remotely funny. Just it fits the context, and it's a catchy pop song, a pop rap song. It's certainly not the best on the album or an Eminem classic by any means, but it's fun. It's fun to listen to. Extremely catchy. But anyway, since there's 20 songs on this album, I can't go through all of them. But and before I get into them, so that I don't forget, I'll make this point right here. This is Eminem's return to form, I guess. I'll go out and say that this album is as good as the Eminem Show. I enjoyed it that much. It's not as good as the Marshall Mathers LP or the Slim Shady LP, which are like classics, but it's good. It's very good. And he doesn't try anything new. It's in fact, if you follow it, it's very similar to the Eminem Show. He doesn't try anything new. But you know what? After 5 years, you just want him to return to form. And he says he's going to release Relapse 2 later in the year or something. So maybe in that album he can experiment a little more. Even though, if he came out with another one of these, I wouldn't complain. But maybe he can experiment there a little more. I don't know. But this isn't anything new, but it's still quite good. And let's just go in. I'm not going to review the singles, even though I kind of already reviewed We Made You. But I'm not going to review the singles because you can find them on YouTube if you don't have the album anyway. Let's just go straight to the song number 4, Insane. Now, this song is him trying to go back to his older ways. This is a really creepy, fucked up song about his dad raping him in like a shack behind his house. It's really creepy, but it's really good too. I mean, he has some crazy lines where it's just really fucked up. The only difference between this and his old Marshall Mathers LP song, and I can't tell this, so I'm just guessing, so take this at face value because I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. But it seems like he's trying to write an intense song, whereas last time it seemed a lot more genuine and real. This song, it seems like he's trying to because he's Eminem, and he has to return to form. Just my opinion. Not that I know. But it's still very good regardless. There's some great lines. It was like he said something like, "I woke up with a dick in my ear." Yeah, I was fucked up in the head, which is great. I mean, it's so. I mean, it's creepy and disgusting, but it's clever. I mean, it's good. Um, and by the way, there aren't many featured artists. Only Dr. Dre makes 2 appearances and 50 Cent makes one. And I actually think that was a good decision to just focus on Eminem. Sometimes rap albums get too cluttered with featured artists, like when the Wu-Tang Clan disbanded and all their members were making CDs and they felt like group albums more than solo albums. But this doesn't. This focuses on Eminem, and you know what? Even though there's some songs I don't like that much, none of the songs really feel like filler to me. Not that many. A couple maybe, but not really. Anyway, then is Bagpipes from Baghdad, which I'm going to play for you. Just 1 second. I'm sorry, right here. Okay. Anyway, so that song is pretty much about his relationship with Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. And that Arabic voice, which I hate, is on there. But it's a good song lyrically. The problem with the thing when he uses that Arabic voice, the problem is he tends to have very good lyrics when he delivers it like that, so I can't complain so much. And Nick Cannon responded to this song like, "I'm gonna challenge you to an open fight wherever you want," and it's like, come on, Nick Cannon, you were on fucking Nickelodeon. Like, how can you even like? How can you say that? That's so stupid. And it's so ironic that he said that because he was the whole thing that he was saying that Eminem isn't relevant anymore. But just saying that proves that he can still stir up controversy, which means that he still is relevant. It's like, haha, irony. Um, so that song is good, especially that story that I told. Then there's Same Song and Dance, which a lot of my friends and people on the internet seem to rave about. I didn't find it so great. We Made You, I explained. Medicine Ball's a good song. Then they bring back Paul, which is the skits with Paul Rosenberg, which I think are funny. Then there's Stay Wide Awake for Old Time's Sake with Dr. Dre, which is okay. I don't have a lot of time here, so I'm going to skip all the way to Beautiful, which is the best track on this album. My lungs fell down and I got right back up, but I need that spark to get right back up in order for me to pick the right back up. I don't know how or why or when I ended up in this position I'm in. I'm starting to feel distant again, so I decided just to pick this pen up and try to make an attempt to vent, but I just can't admit or come to grips with the fact that I may be done with rap. I need a new outlet, and I know some shit so hard to swallow. Now this song is awesome. This is the best song on the album. It has a good beat that makes it sad. And he's just lyrically on. He doesn't use the retarded voice. He's just lyrically on. It's a 6.5 minute song, pretty much telling us about all his problems, about how he can't get back into rap. Oh, it's amazing. That ranks up there with his classic. I mean, it's not on the level of Stan, because I don't think any song he'll ever write will be on the level of Stan again. But it's not much farther down. So check that song fucking out. Anyway, I have to leave soon, but there's a Steve Berman skit that's very funny. And then there's the final track is Underground, which is one of the best beats Eminem has gotten to work with, and I think he does a decent job. Now, anyway, I hope this review doesn't feel cut off, but it's about to be right now, so see